Yo, Joe!
Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we take a close look at another Marvel Legends 3-pack, X-Men of course with the training suits. They eventually did put these guys up for clearance on the Hasbro Pulse sale that they had, so I took advantage and I got them. And usual like the last set, we do get, there's a plane passing by or helicopter and a whole bunch of trucks. Of all the days that I tried to record, there's a bunch of noises going on. But anyway, we have the digital render of the figures there, and at the front with the cool comic book art in the front. Then we get them here on the side, and then a cool 60 years logo at the top, the figures in the back with all of their accessories. And then we get, not much else at the bottom, and then the logo and stuff. So that being said, let's go ahead and crack into these guys. I don't have anything else to open this with, so I find whatever I can to open them up. There's a legalese paper, and here they all are in their tomb. Throw that to the side. And just an accessory pack there, another one there, and another one there for each individual character. And then this is how they come in their tombs. Gambit does not have the wax all over to his head. I'm not sure why. And I dropped the accessory pack, but there we go. We can take them all out. And I'll finish opening them up, and then we'll take a closer look at everything they come with. Alright, so here we have the figures. Maybe if you notice the change in the audio, I'm trying different things when it comes to audio, because it is still echoey, so I'm sorry in advance for that, but it's all about finding different setups and seeing what works best. And eventually, I guess we'll add more stuff to this room, and that kind of, stops the echo as much as it can. But yeah, this is a bigger room than my usual setup, so I'll eventually get there and find something that is easy to record with, and where the audio isn't so distracting, with the white noise and the echo. But here we have the 3 figures, and as usual, we'll look at accessories. Starting with Banshee here, very cool head sculpt here. I don't have my other light on at the moment, but we'll try to get a good look at it. There it is, a nice screaming head sculpt with some flow to the back of the hair. Yeah, very cool. I don't know much of Banshee. He comes with these other open hands over here, but yeah, I don't know much of Banshee. He's kind of not a new character, but at least new to me. I don't remember him much as an X-Men member, but that's the head sculpt he comes with. Very well painted. He's kind of got a smugness to him, one eyebrow raised and the other kind of cocky kind of guy. And then you get his chops there on the side, which I don't think this head sculpt has. So yeah, very different hairstyles too, but I guess that's just the character. And the body mold is pretty much the same as we've seen with I think Forge, and I think even Gambit kind of shares the same body. So I'm not gonna go too crazy with the articulation. You can see there these sort of flaps there, and then these do go into the torso in a weird way. It looks kind of ugly from the back, but you always pose your figures facing forward and not on their backside. But yeah, pretty good range with this guy. You get the upper thigh cut there, very nice hidden, some nice butterfly joints, bicep swivel, all the normal stuff you get with Marvel Legends. Some good up and down, not much hip pivoting, which I don't really care about. I care more about being able to pose it up and down. But yeah, I think that's mostly it, and mostly covers Banshee and his accessories. Um, Again, I'm not gonna go too much into depth with the articulation and whatnot. We'll take a close look at Gambit next, because he is my second most anticipated figure of this set. He does come with an extra hand, sort of just gripping hand. He already comes with one out of the box. He does have the sort of playing cards here with that nice effect. We've seen it before with other Marvel Legend Gambits, but yeah, you can see the what's it called? I don't know my card terminology all that well. The Ace of Hearts, is that what it's called? But yeah, you can see it's well painted, and the pinkish purple effect is very nice. You get another one. This time a gloved hand. We've seen this effect as well with other Gambits, and yeah, so it's sort of this throwing effect, and we get more ace cards, the Ace of Diamonds, Spades, and I forget what the other one's called, but yeah, there that is, looking very nice, this time with the gloved yellow hand. And you get a satchel where he stores his cards. This time, I think this is reused from, I guess, a Green Goblin or a Hobgoblin. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it does go around his body there, and that looks very cool. And then on this hand, you get this sort of peace sign, but you use that to place the card there. So yeah, that's very cool to have. And then you get the belt. It's kind of off center on mine. It is very off center, and I guess the plastic is warped into the spot now. There we go, fixed it up. But yeah, closer look at Gambit's head here. Looking real nice. I think it's better than the previous one we had gotten. Very nicely painted. I think it's a different hairpiece. I don't know. I'll put pictures up of the first kind of Gambit that I ever got from Hasbro. But yeah, it's very updated head sculpt. And then yeah, you get your butterfly joints, your app crunch, waist swivel. The X logo keeps going to the side. It's not staying in the center. There we go. As before, these neck pieces are separate pieces, so you can move those around. And yeah, you get also upper thigh cut, and then double jointed knees, boot swivel. Pretty much the same articulation as Banshee. I think the lower torso is the same, and the upper torso, it seems the same as well. I think it's just everything's the same. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into detail with articulation, but that is a very nice looking head sculpt. Moving over to Psylocke, I think as I said, my most exciting character and figure to have out of these 3 packs. Her and Forge mostly. We do get some cool effects here for her. So you get these sort of what would it be? Kinetic energy, psychic energy. I don't know what kinetic means, but yeah, there that is. And this one goes over her sword, which is also in this purple, pinkish, kind of clearish color. Very nice. And then you just slide the effect over it as best as you can. And there you go. You have the blade with the power effects on it. And then we'd also get the effect for her hand, very nicely sculpted, and it looks very well, and it's for this hand, I believe, and that sort of makes a blade out of her hand. So sort of something like that, or even on her fist. I assume you can put it on her fist and probably looks better. So you have that there. Very cool. But yeah, you get a fist, sort of a karate chop hand, and she does come with 2 gripping hands already for a katana. She does have updated female articulation. You know, biceps swivel, they go out, double jointed joints. I'm not gonna go too crazy. That is one tight joint, but yeah, she can do that. All hands hinge horizontally, so as such. And you know, the head sculpt is a very well painted head sculpt. I mean, not much I can say, but yeah, it looks great. It's definitely Psylocke when you look at her. And yeah, this is my first Psylocke, and I mean, I'm not disappointed with it. Let's see, yeah, she has double jointed knees, pinless as well, no boot rotation, but she does have the upper thigh rotation. And back, forward, very well, ankle pivot, upper torso rotation, very well. She is on a hinge, so she looks up about that much, down, and she can pivot okay for the most part. But yeah, she's a very exciting figure, and happy to have her. Let me pose these guys up, and then we'll, you know, go into my final thoughts. But before that, let's listen to a few words of my dear friend Crickets over there. They're having a good old singing tune. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed our fellow Cricket tunes, but final thoughts on this. It's a cool 3-pack, and of course it completes an X-Men team, which is always nice. I think Banshee loses a few points for having those ugly, you know, weird pegs sticking out of his, you know, sides there, and then even the arms here have it. I don't know, I feel like he needs a bit more, like some sort of accessory showing off his power, or some sort of clear plastic showing, you know, wind or something. You know, because I think his power comes out of his mouth, or, you know, kind of his voice, you know, generates his power or something. That sort of effect would be nice with him, just to, you know, show off his power, because, you know, Psylocke gets cool power effects. Even Gambit over here has cool powers, or, you know, cool effects, you know, with the throwing cards and the single card over here. But other than that, yeah, I think 8 out of 10 is a fair rating. There's some solid head sculpts with all 3 of these characters. They also have very nice, you know, articulation and bodies overall, even though they are reused, you know, for the males and females. But, you know, they're all essentially wearing the same costume, and I don't mind them reusing, you know, body molds for this team. One thing I forgot to mention, this is kind of new neck piece for this body, because Banshee has that weird collar. Even Gambit has sort of a, not really, it's just painted differently. But yeah, that does it for this review. I'll see how I can edit this video, you know, in regards to the sound and all that stuff, the audio. I'll try my best to get it where it's not as distracting. But yeah, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this 3-pack. I certainly love it, and I enjoy seeing these head sculpts. Banshee especially, I'm really digging this head sculpt. It looks very nice, well painted and sculpted for, you know, something coming out of Hasbro. It looks even, you know, custom made. But yeah, I'm really digging that head sculpt. I'm also digging Psylocke's head sculpt. I think it looks very nice. It came out very nice. And, you know, Gambit, a lot of people will like this one. I didn't really mind the previous one we had, but this is a significant step up from that one. But yeah, as I said already, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a future video.